Mr. Bennett, what time did you get here, sir?
Like 20 minutes ago, I caught a flat.
It starts at 8:30, not at 10:20, 11:02. You need to make sure that you leave early next time so you get here on time.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You are now charged with two cases. You're charged with possession of a controlled substance and unlawful carrying of a weapon. On both of those cases, you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
On March 27, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, a law enforcement officer observed a vehicle with no front license plate and initiated a traffic stop. Upon contact with the defendant, the law enforcement officer noticed strong odor of marijuana and carried out a probable cause search. The law enforcement officer observed a firearm in plain view, not in the holster and on the floorboard of the driver's side. The defendant admitted to marijuana being in the center console cup holder. The law enforcement officer located 2 bags of a leafy green substance in a plastic bottle with a thick green liquid identified as promethazine. Law enforcement officer also located 2 pills in a marked oxycodone bottle with no prescription that the law enforcement officer identified as alprazolam. The total weight of the pills was 0.5 grams. I believe the PCS will face off the alprazolam.
Mr. Bennett, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. You're in his license form, please.
It is not on.
You are not allowed to drive. Do you understand me?
Sir.
I don't care what is going on in your life. I'm going to straighten out everything as much as I possibly can. I'm now sending you for a drug test. I want to know what, if anything, is in your system and you're to come back. Do you understand me?
Sir.
You're not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, unprescribed controlled medication. And I'm going to test you like crazy to ensure that you're not using. If I find that you do, if you have a problem, now is the time for you to address it. Because if you don't, I'm going to do it for you. And I promise you, you're not going to like the way that I do it. Do you understand?
Sir.
This is an affidavit that you're going to be signing that you're not to drive. If I find that you do, I can have a contempt hearing. You can be facing an additional 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you drive. So Felicia, I'm going to have him swear to us that he's not going to drive. Then I'd like to send him for a test, please. Come on. And then you're to come back.
Yes, sir.
You were Edward Johnson.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, I'll talk to that guy.
Since 22. Interference. Failure to ID as a fugitive. Failure to ID as a fugitive. Failure to ID as a fugitive. Assault. Assault. And now 2 more. You now stand charged with assault of a family member. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge. On November 23rd, 2024, in Harris County, Texas, an officer was dispatched to a disturbance call. The officer met with the complaining witness who stated that she was in a dating relationship with the defendant for about 2 years. The complaining witness stated that she and the defendant had been in verbal altercation a few days prior, and the defendant had just returned that they were not sleeping together. The plaintiff was tried to enter the residence when the defendant closed the door on her arm, causing pain. Then witness stated that the defendant and her then got into a tussle where the defendant eventually bit her bicep area, causing pain. The officer observed that the bite mark was one.
So he just picked up a felony case as well. What happened on that case, please?
That's gonna be, through opposition marijuana warrants of 5 pounds. In that case, Your Honor, on April 1st, 2025, law enforcement officer performed a traffic stop, because the license plate did not return to the vehicle. The defendant was the driver and the sole occupant. The defendant stated he had some weed in the car. The defendant had an open warrant from Galveston for possession of marijuana and a misdemeanor warrant for an handgun. The law enforcement officer arrested the defendant and located 4.38 ounces of marijuana in a bag in the backseat.
Can you run an NCIC? How many charges does he have now? And how many jurisdictions, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Total charges, Your Honor, or just?
Okay, CA, possession of marijuana. So an open possession of marijuana and a UCW in Galveston?
Alamos?
That's correct, Your Honor.
So he has 2 open charges over there as well?
He has a felony, possession of marijuana and then the unlawful carry weapon out of Galveston.
Mr. Johnson, I'm sending you now for a drug test. I want to know what, if anything, is in your system. You're to come right back. On one ankle, I'm going to put a scram so I know that you're not consuming alcohol. On your other ankle, I'm going to put a GPS device so I know where you are at all times. You are not allowed to drive. You're going to be signing an affidavit with me today, promising me you're not going to drive. I'm now also giving you a curfew of 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. If I find that you're out past curfew, I'm going to make your bond so high, it will hit the stratosphere. Do you understand? I don't know what we need to do. Obviously,
Did you go? What's the sense of it? For Alamos? I needed Alamos. Is that Alamos?
Addis, Alamos. That's yeah, Alamos, right? Alamos?
No, this is Melvin, this is Melvin Garcia.
Alamos is Frank's case.
Is that your client? That's your client, right? Oh, that's right.
Alamos,
Right.
and you can, so.
I don't know.
I'm so confused.
Vic,
Yes.
on Mr. Johnson, we're sending him for a test. He has to come back.
Judge, could you go over those conditions for one again? My apologies.
Yeah. So no weapons, no driving, GPS with a curfew of 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. He can go to Galveston for his court date only. Otherwise, he's to stay in Harris County.
Yes, Judge.
No weapons, no alcohol, scram. And then depending on what happens with the test today, we'll go further. I need to know if there's a MOA because, oh, no contact with the complaining witness as well in this case, please. No.
Judge, did you want me to?
Yeah, please.
Are you done with them?
No, because I need to know if there's a MOA that we can have him sign in.
Ariel, can you see if there's a MOAB on Johnson Edward?
I think I may need you to file a new one because the one is scratched out for the no contact here.
That's already planned, but where's the?
Yeah, but they took off the no contact order in this one.
Yeah, they said
So-
that they scratched out and they were communicating with the protected individual.
Right, and I don't want him to have any contact with this person. So, do you mind following Numo up in this case, please? Okay, so we're gonna have you wait over here, or I guess we'll have you take a seat while we get all the paperwork ready. You must come back after the drug test. Do you understand? Take a seat.
Give them the sign
Or-
first.
Okay, so Mr. Pena, you were wanted out of another state. And I guess your lawyer there are two things. You're not happy with Anna here. And so we need to talk about number one. Number two, a lot of times when people have fugitive cases, they ask for me to set them a bond so they can get out and go turn themselves in. I don't know. I don't know why you're wanted out of the other state. All I know is that you have an open DWI now. And within the last, year and a half, you've picked up 2 other cases with me in this court. So I know you because you keep picking cases up. So I don't care if you have Jesus here. It don't matter who you got, where she's as that good, right? I don't know if I'm going to give you a bond because all I know is you keep picking cases up. And you're only 23. So Amy, tell me about Mr. Payne.
Yes, he's born out of Newton County, Indiana, from business influence, forgery, fraud, and identity deception. This was issued May 14th of 2024. He of course has local cases for DWI, 415. Let me see what else.
What's he wanted for? What was the first part?
Corrupt business influence, forgery, fraud, and then identity deception.
Corrupt business influence, forgery, and fraud. Do we know that they want him?
Yes,
Okay, is there a bond that's been set there?
I don't have any information about bonds. Also, day is coming up in 5 minutes if we're discussing bond.
Okay. So tell me, what's going on?
Mr. Pena, I don't want to get too far into attorney-client
Sure.
communication. He would like to ask for a new appointed lawyer.
Why?
Well, me and her had a conversation. Like, there's nothing against her, but we just had a conversation, and I didn't think that
She's fighting for you?
you could
She's
say-
one of the biggest junkyard dogs that we have here. There's no one that fights more than she does.
No,
She's better than most attorneys I even see here. I'm telling you, she's amazing.
no, I believe you. You could be saying the truth, but
I am saying the truth.
no, I know you are. I believe me. And just off the fact, the case, the other price case that you did bring up, I haven't had. It was a year and a half already, and it's only been for for protection. Like my other cases, I'm not no bad dude that robbery or they're all gun charges, and that's just on the behalf of the landscaping business that I got. That every time when I'm in the backyard or so, somehow they're always trying to steal the back of the trailer. That's the only reason, and the only cases that I got. I don't got no evading arrest, no like robbery or however you.
I don't know, but we have another prosecutor that's coming up to speak about this as well. I'm not going to give you another lawyer. This is a lawyer that we've given you. We only have a couple lawyers who do these types of cases regardless.
Okay.
So,
The only thing I was gonna, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you.
Okay.
The only one I was gonna ask you was I was trying to get the lawyer that fought for the 2 gun charges. I don't know, Mr. Some with, I just forgot. I think he's an Italian dude.
those cases you had,
They have the same guy. And I really thought it was him right here.
oh, it is Greg.
I know why you look familiar. Yeah,
Yeah, Greg, you represented Mr. Pena on both of his prior cases.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, man.
That's why when I looked at it, I was like,
So look, the only way you can have Greg is you can hire him. Otherwise, you got Anna. Okay?
oh, yeah, he's getting, oh, now he charges
Hire him.
that. Look at
I always charge. I don't know what you're thinking.
All right, we're gonna put you back because we're waiting on another lawyer to come up here.
Let me go back and talk.
Yeah, for
I'll
sure.
charge you again.
Okay, hold on. Joseph,